Hi there, welcome to the Senior Accountant's Guide to Tax and Accounts. My name's Louise Harrington. I'm part of Performance Accountancy, and this video is all about linking your personal tax account to your self-assessment tax return. This does assume you have set up a personal tax account and you have self-assessment. Sometimes you can operate without the two together. Sometimes it's best to link everything, and this is going to tell you how to link it all. Okay. So why would you want to do this? Well, your personal tax account is open to everybody. Everybody should be able to sign up, get into their personal tax account. Even if they never do it, it's just there for prettiness sake. It's just there in case you need it. Because things like, child tax credits, marriage allowance, national insurance, you can link it to VAT and business accounts if you were self-employed. Mostly, the only time people use it will be to do a self-assessment tax return. But what you can have your personal tax account, and you can just have a tax agent that goes and does your tax return, and you may never go into it and see anything because your accountant does it all. But there are times that accountants cannot do things for you, and it is all down to the individual to be able to apply for certain benefits, grants, you name it. If HMRC can cut out the tax agent, they will do. So you've got your personal tax account, which you will have all your personal tax details. It's a case of where you can view your PAYE, that's subject to a different video. And it's one of the most useful things when talking to the taxman. He'll often say, log into your tax account and you can go and do this, this and this. It's normally easier to contact HMRC through your digital tax account. For example, let's say you were self-employed and you needed to register for VAT. You could fill in a form and post it to HMRC, and it will take anywhere between 2 and 8 weeks to get processed, or you can do an online form, and if it's a basic setup, it can be done within a very short period of time. If you link your personal digital tax account to self-assessment, it will effectively set up a business tax account. That's absolutely fine, so anything to do with you as a business person will be going through there. And you can access it all via one login. Okay. When you do link this to your self-assessment, then an activation code will be sent in the post in order for you to go into your personal tax account, log on to self-assessment, click activation, and then you're all linked up. It's also a good idea to have access to it in case you fall out with your accountant and you want to do things yourself. If you don't have the link set up, you won't be able to do stuff, and it can just cause sort of stress. But you don't really want stress coming through. So you want to log in to your personal tax account. So you can Google it and it will give you this URL and the page will look like that, or you can go direct in to this URL here and you'll be able to enter your government gateway account and your password. What do you mean you don't remember your government gateway account number? Well, do you remember having a screen that looked a bit like this? It will also be emailed to you, which is good. I think that's come in the last 18 months, 2 years, that they will email that to you. So at least if you've got access to your email and you've kept it safe, you can be able to go and search access.gov and you should be able to find it from there. So you enter your government gateway and your password, and then you'll get to your personal tax account. All right. I have used 2 different people's tax accounts here because I couldn't do everything in one go. Now, so you've accessed that. You now want to dig down a bit more into your personal tax account. So that's the heading, and next you go, here it is. So I've swapped from me to Harry Clave, and you want to click on self-assessment. So once you've clicked on there, it will then link you through to, you need to request this. Well, we know we need to request it, that's why we're doing it now. So it'll ask you, do you want to request access? Well, the reason you're here is to be able to request access. So you've entered your URL, you've entered your UTR, or your UTR might already be there. Most of the time you have to enter it. And then you can press the button to say request access. And then it will just tell you, okay, you've requested your access and we are going to post an activation code to you. It says within 7 days. You won't get it within 7 days. We normally tell people expect it within 10 to 14 days. Okay? So, you wait. You see? You sit around and you wait. In the post. Woohoo! There's a letter. It's come through. So you need to log back into your tax account. I'm not going to remind you how to do it because it was only a few minutes ago. And what I've ended up going is it takes me straight into then my business tax summary. And here we can go and use the code we've already sent you to activate self-assessment. So click on activate self-assessment. Okay. If you haven't received the code, give it up to 28 days. If you don't receive it within 28 days, you can request a new one. Sometimes people will request access to self-assessment, get the code, and not realise they've got to do anything with it because they don't read the letter in full. So make sure when you've got it, the first thing you do is check the expiry date for that code and then diarise when to go in and do it. So make sure you do it before the code evaporates. So activate your self-assessment. And now it wants the 12-digit code it's already sent you. That's in the letter. Now enter the code into here. Select, press access. And now it should take you through to your self-assessment tax return. And basically what you'll be able to see in there is if an agent has done it for you, you'll be able to see the previous tax returns. You can go on and make your payments and do anything you need to do. For musicians and singers, quite often you'll need to get access to that in order to do an A1 form or the equivalent A1 form after Brexit. So that is a very simple, quick how you get into your personal account and then set yourself up to have access to your own self-assessment tax return. The reason why part of it is needed, especially for 2019-20 and 2020-21, is if you're entitled to the self-employed income support scheme, then you need access to your accounts to be able to apply for it. There you go. Any problems, then please let me know. Drop me an email and we'll try and help. Thanks for calling. That's not right. Thanks for watching. Bye.